What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the new interview that dropped with Neil Druckmann. Most of it was talking about the TV show, okay? Most of it was on that. But then there was a little bit about the next game, and it's interesting because we have to try to figure out, or at least it's a fun little experiment, to figure out what is the next game, because we've had rumors that Neil's next game is The Last of Us Part 3, right? So if that's the game that they're talking about in this interview, we can connect some stuff. If it's not the next game, then, some things change. So the new info is two different things. Number one, the game is going to be structured more like a TV show than anything else Naughty Dog has ever made. The second thing is it's being written by Neil Druckmann alongside a group of writers, and to be more specific, I believe it's the first time that it's like a boardroom of all these writers. It's the first time they've done that. So that's a little TV show-ish right there, right? Already. And then structured more like a TV show. So the way that the interview is, right, it's tough because if Neil is writing it, does that make it his game? But the idea is it's the next project from Naughty Dog, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be from Neil. So if you want to think that what they're talking about is The Last of Us, The Last was Part 3, then The Last was Part 3 is going to be structured more like a TV show. If you think it's like the new IP, right, the fantasy kind of game, then that would be structured more like a TV. But one of them, whichever one it is, will be structured more like a TV show. I don't really know how to feel. My initial response would be, well, the thing is, they say it in a way where it's like that's how Naughty Dog has always done it. So in which case, it's maybe not a big deal. Also, as people have pointed out, Hideo Kojima has tried this, or at least thought of this, in the past with Metal Gear 5. He wanted basically each mission to be a TV show. So this is not like original, right? And it's not a game-destroying thing. But yet again, I still don't know how to feel about it because also, games are games, movies are movies, TV shows are TV shows, and it always seems like when you go from a game to a movie or a game to a TV show, you always want to kill the gaming part of it, but then I guess when you reverse it, you want to insert. So if you're making a game, but you're going to take elements from a TV show, even though that it seems to be frowned upon by the same people when you go in reverse. So initially, I don't know how to feel. I guess it's more negative than positive. Let's be real right now. But we haven't seen it yet. Again, it's not an original thing, which means it's been done before and it hasn't destroyed anything. Metal Gear Solid 5 is a great game, by the way. And so, we'll see how it goes in the future. But most of the interview, like I said, was on, the TV show. Lots of different stuff, actually, for the TV show. And then there was just this throw-in thing for the game. So we'll see how this game turns out to be. Again, the biggest thing to me, I mean, you can go back and forth of structure like a TV show if that's a good or bad thing, but does that mean that's The Last was Part 3? And I guess that maybe makes sense because now Neil has experience doing a TV show, so going back into Part 3, he would kind of bring that stuff. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't have to be if it's the next Naughty Dog game and not the next Neil game. But yet again, Neil's writing it, right? So you just keep going into these big circles. It's tough. It's tough. I personally think it's Last was Part 3, but we'll see what happens. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I'll see you all on the next one.